I am Bhavna and I am a student of grade first year. So today I am not just here to deliver a presentation. I am here to talk about a topic or talk about something that we all have but still we feel like we don't have it, and that is time. Why do we feel like that? We feel like that because we don't know how to use our time properly, and that's exactly what we are going to learn today. So in my presentation I'll talk about how can we use our time properly. So before moving on to the main topic, which is proper use of time, the first thing that we should know is what is time. We can say that time is basically the continuous flow of movements like past, present and a future that shapes our whole life, which means that time never stops for anyone. Once your time is gone, it is gone forever and it is never going to return. So that is exactly why it is important. It is important because time is never going to come back for anyone. Once it is gone forever. So wasting your time is just like wasting the precious moment of your life. So let's learn what kind of steps we can take to use our time properly and make sure we are not wasting it but we are using it. So the first step that we can take is to set your goals. The first thing that is very important is to set your goals. And you should know that whatever things you want to achieve. And once you know what you want to achieve, that's when you will start working hard for it. Just imagine you are walking on a road but you don't know where you want to go. You don't want to keep walking on the same road forever, right? And that's when you know that it is very important to set your goals very clear so that you know what is your destination. Because remember that destination is more important than the path you are following. Number two, the second step that we should take is make a schedule. When you have a schedule that you want to follow throughout your day or throughout your life, you know that you are utilizing your time and not just wasting it. Making a schedule that is easy to understand and convenient for your own self. Don't make a schedule that is too difficult or too hard to understand for your own self. And number third is stop distracting your own self. Avoid distractions as much as you can. Distractions like scrolling on your phone or being on the social media all the day and wasting your time and doing nothing. At the end, you are sitting there in your room and scrolling through your phone, and at the end, you will complain to your own self that I did not do anything. That is your mistake. You have to realize it and you have to change it. Instead of being on social media or instead of increasing your social media scrolling screen time, instead of doing that, you can learn new skills, you can develop new habits in your own self. You can do many different things instead of just being on the social media. Number four is very important to take a rest, to take a break. But make sure you are resting to recharge your own self. Just make sure you are recharging yourself and not taking a break to escape from the task. There is a huge difference. क्या आप काम से भाग रहे हैं या फिर काम से ब्रेक ले रहे हैं? जब आप ब्रेक लेते हैं that means you are following a healthy lifestyle. And अब जब आप रेस्ट इतना ज़्यादा लेते हैं कि आप रेस्ट करते करते रेस्ट ही ले रहे हैं और काम कर ही नहीं रहे. So that's when you know that you are escaping from the task and not just recharging your own self. Then the last but not the least is learning continuously. Make sure you are learning from each and everything that you get a chance from. Because learning never stops. Learning is the thing that keeps you growing, and no matter at what age, what level you are, but you can never stop learning because learning keeps us growing. And then we should understand what are the benefits or why are we talking about the proper use of time. Because benefits are number one, it builds a responsibility and a sense of discipline. When you are following a proper schedule or a proper use of time, you know that you are making your own self more responsible and you are following a schedule throughout the day that makes you different from the rest of others. While other people are busy scrolling on their social media, you are there following your schedule and doing better day by day. And number two is it boosts your confidence. When you know that you are stick to a schedule and you are following a schedule, it makes you boost your self-confidence that you are different from the rest of others and you are getting closer to achieve your dreams. Number three is you have more free time. When you do your task earlier than the time, that means you have a lot of free times to do other things as well. So at the end, in my conclusion, I would like to say that challenge your own self. Make sure you are telling yourself that you are controlling your brain. Your brain does not control you. And if you let your brain control you, that means you are a puppet of your own brain. So start saying, I'll do it today instead of saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Thank you.
contribute to. It gives everyone a chance to show their talent and skills. It teaches respect and break harmful stereotypes. Stereotypes like thoughts and assumptions break harmful assumptions. And now let's move on to examples of gender inequality. Unfortunately, gender inequality still exists around us. For examples, girls being forced to drop out of school, women getting paid less than men for the same work, and men being told not to show emotion because boys don't cry, and fewer women in leadership and politics. These things show that we still have a long way to go. Now, causes of gender equality. Gender equality is often caused by traditional thinking and old beliefs. Like पुरानी thinking जो लोगों की होती है, इसी वजह से भी gender equality होती है, and lack of education stereotypes like girls are weak and boys are strong, and further unequal laws and systems that don't support leadership or fairness. Now, how can we promote gender equality? How can we help in this? We can all help in many ways, in many simple ways, like girls give equal education to girls and boys, and support women in careers and leaderships, share housework between men and women, teach kids that all genders are equal, all genders, like कोई उनमें differentiate नहीं है, speak up against gender like based on jokes or unfair behavior. Now, role of youth and society. Role of youth में हम भी आ जाते हैं और पूरी society भी आ जाती है. Like young people like us play a very big role in gender equality. How can we help in this? Be aware of our own behavior and education. Encourage families and friends that treat equally everyone. And use social media to spread positive messages and join campaigns or school activities that promote these things, these type of things. Now, what is the real life examples of gender equality? We have many examples, real life examples of gender equality, like many inspiring examples, like Malala Yousafzai, who stood up for girls' education and leaderships, women leaderships like Kalpana Chawla and Jacinda Ardern, and men who support equality by parenting and studying against gender discrimination. These people show us that change is possible. Now, I have to summarize this all topic, that what is basically said. To conclude, gender equality is not just for the equal rights. It is about respect and fairness. It helps everyone to live a life with respect and freedom. We all must take steps to end gender inequality. हमें gender inequality खत्म करनी चाहिए, and create a world where everyone is treated the same, regardless of gender. Thank you for listening.
Healthy lifestyle. Some healthy lifestyle key points are as under introduction. Introduction means it says that eat nutrition foods. Nutrition foods means those foods whose not harmful for your health. That is called nutrition food. And stay place whose place is clean and properly is not harmful for your health. Second point is medical care. Medical care is daily checkup, routine checkup, and when you check up any kind of disorder introduced in your health, in your body. When you check up disorder or produce, you can take the vaccine quickly. Third one point is medical health. Medical health means that every day you can enough sleep or 7 to 9 hours. And fourth one is social and environmental unwell. Social environmental unwell means are you stay in the clean and proper places whose place is not harmful for your health. Third one is avoid bad things. Avoid bad things like as alcohol and any kinds of bad things whose harmful for your health. And sixth Next one is conclusion. Conclusion is that the healthy lifestyle is that don't stay in harmful things whose are harmful for the health. So we can when avoid bad things. So our spend their life is very properly.
My name is Abdul Malik and I am excited to share about these steps because today is my topic about proper use of time and proper use of time and these most important topics included in this. And I want to tell you about this. This is the most important topic in our daily life and we should follow these rules and then inshallah one day we will be success in our future. So first step is start small. This is the basic first and foremost thing. Start small. It means doing something large, doing something huge or big. It means you have to take small steps, then you will be able to succeed in your future. But you are thinking to do something big in your future and you are taking action about this and large steps. So it means this is not good for you and for everyone. But this step means you have to start smallest place and then you will be success. And the next one is set clear goals. Set clear goals means it means and one person, it means there are many types of person including us. So it means we are thinking about our future as like I want to become a successful, I want to become a CSS officer in the future. So for that this is my clear goal. But it means after that listening people and I change my aim of my life. It means this is not a clear goal and I am focusing other person. So this is not good for me and for all. It means set clear goals. It means what you want to become and what you want to do in your future. This is the main thing. And the third is take break. In the proper use of time, and this step is most important for us, for everyone, for the student, not for the student only, but for everyone. Like you are studying, during you feel something lazy and you want to take a rest. So for that you have to take a break for a while, not for a long time. It means when you take for a while, after that you feel refreshed, you will feel fresh and then you can continue your journey properly. So this means if you are feeling lazy, so you have to take a break for a while and then continue your journey again. And the next is avoid distraction. So this is the main thing. Avoid distraction in our society. When you meet some person, they will say you took admission in this side, this is not better for you. You will have to take admission in this side, it will be better. So it means these all things are distraction for us. We can't be success properly. Like we are focusing to another person, and this is not good for us, for everyone. And we should focus on everything and avoid distraction. It means don't focus another person, just do what you want to do in your future. And the last is conclusion about this topic. This is the most important conclusion. I want to tell you the major step, all these steps in this one. Conclusion. It means proper use of time. Proper use of time. These steps are most important, and in this time we are student and we should follow these steps. Inshallah, one day we will achieve our goal completely. And I hope you found these steps helpful. Thank you for this.